He always dreamed big. From the cramped bedroom he shared with his little brother, he imagined himself walking into glass towers, signing contracts, shaking hands with people who mattered. His parents, simple and tired from long hours of work, would tell him, "Study hard, Beta. One day, you'll make us proud." He listened, but not really. He was busy building a life in his mind, a life of success, applause, recognition. Every morning, his father would leave for work. His mother would prepare breakfast with a tired smile. And he'd rush to school, rushing through lessons, skipping conversations, skipping moments that didn't feel important. Years passed. High school ended. College, late nights, endless deadlines. He made sacrifices, some necessary, some unnecessary. While his friends partied, he studied. While others slept, he worked on projects that promised future glory. Every step, he thought, was a step closer to the life he wanted. Or so he thought. Then came his first real success. He landed a job in a city that never slept. His parents called often, but he was busy. "I'll visit soon," he said. But soon became months, then years. Photos of his achievements started piling up on social media, clapping crowds, certificates, awards. But in every photo, there was a missing piece. His parents' proud faces weren't there. At first, it didn't matter. He was earning more than he had ever imagined. Trips, gadgets, cars. He checked all the boxes of success. Yet, when he came home once for a short weekend, he noticed something strange. The house seemed smaller, quieter. His mother's hair had streaks of gray he didn't notice before. His father moved slower, his shoulders heavier, and their smiles still warm, but tinged with a sadness that made his chest tighten. One evening, he found his mother sitting alone, staring at a framed photo of his school graduation. "You weren't here," she said, eyes not meeting his. "We waited." He froze. Every lecture, every deadline, every ambition he had chased flashed before his eyes. He had counted money, counted hours worked, counted achievements, but he hadn't counted the cost. The moments he thought were small, missed dinners, unanswered calls, uncelebrated birthdays, they weren't small at all. They had become invisible cracks in the foundation of his family. He tried to make it up to them, of course. Weekend visits, gifts, promises, but nothing could erase the years of absence. And in his mind, a cruel thought kept echoing. Success is supposed to feel good, isn't it? But why did it feel hollow? Then came the hospital visit. His father fell sick, something serious that shook him to his core in the sterile white room. He sat beside his father, holding his hand, realizing that no amount of money, no recognition, no luxury could replace the simple warmth of family presence. His father smiled weakly. "You've done well, but remember, life is not just work." That night, he stayed awake, staring at the ceiling, thinking about every missed moment. He had been chasing the wrong trophy. Success, without those who gave him everything, felt like an empty room, echoing, cold, meaningless. He returned home more often after that. He called his mother daily, not just to report success, but to ask about her day, to laugh with her, to sit in silence and simply exist together. He spent weekends with his father, learning old recipes, listening to his stories, holding his hand when walking in the park. The world outside still demanded achievement, yet he had learned a truth. too few grasp in time. Accomplishments are sweeter when shared. Joy multiplies when home is full of love, and success feels empty when it leaves your heart and those who raised you behind. Years later, he looked at his own children and told them stories of his youth, of ambition and mistakes, of missed moments and painful lessons. He would say, "Work hard, yes. Chase dreams, yes. But never let the world steal your time with the people who made you." And sometimes, late at night, he would sit with his parents, watching old photographs, holding hands, and he would whisper a silent apology for every moment lost. Yet, in their smiles, in their forgiving eyes, he finally understood the hardest truth: success without love, without presence, without gratitude is nothing, absolutely nothing. Because one day, the applause fades, the contracts end, the towers remain just buildings, but the warmth of family, the voices of those who raised you, the touch of hands that held you when you couldn't stand. These are the treasures that no success can replace. And in that quiet realization, he finally felt full. Not because of trophies, but because he had finally returned home.